Hey guys, index card a day, cards number 23 and 24. I know I haven't done this in a while because this is my fourth take at a voiceover. So I also know that it's August now and iCAD challenge is over, but we're going to pretend like it's still July because I have 10 more of these videos-ish to go, and we're just going to power through them. So I'm starting out with some Lindy's Stamp Gang Magicals in Mad Hatter Mint Green and Curiouser Chartreuse, and I'm just going to sprinkle that on my card and then activate it with some water. And then for my second card, I'm going to use Teapot Purple and Cheshire Cat Cherry. Oh, and also for the first card, I used a Primary Elements pigment powder and Spanish Moss. And these are not index cards, they are Bristol Smooth cardstock cut into the shape of an index card, 5 by 3. Oh God, I can always tell that it's been a while since I did a video because the voiceovers don't go so smoothly the first couple times. Okay, so I thought the colors were a little bright for what I wanted, so I'm spraying them with some Sidewalk Chalk Lindy's Stamp Gang spray, and that's just going to mute them down a little bit. And then I have some Viva Las Vegas stamps in number set, and then this one I'm using right now is called Waybill. And I'm using the Letterit ink from the Ranger Letterit collection in Shadow Gray, and then I'm also using like a postage stamp, and I'm using archival ink and watering can for that as well. And then I have these foam stamps by Tim Holtz. They are typeset lower, and I'm going to use that that same watering can archival ink, and I'm going to spell out the word art, but I'm just going to stamp it all around the background. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go in with a sort of focal image of sorts, and these are also by Viva Las Vegas Stamps, and this is Wildflower Silhouette, I believe, and I'm going to stamp that twice, and then I'm going to add like a little dash at the bottom so it doesn't look like it's floating as much on my card. And for the second one, this is a Cat Cur stamp, and I'm going to stamp this all over the background. Once I stamped it twice or 3 times, I decided that I thought it looked a little better if I would stamp it all over. So I have this stencil that has various shapes on it, and what I'm trying to do is cut out shapes on my card that are going to overlap each other, and then I'm going to raise some up with some foam to give them dimension, and then some of them are going to be flat against the card. I'm just going to trace the triangles and then cut it out with my craft knife. Now, I got this technique. I saw someone do like a greeting card they made using this technique, and it was a while ago, and I must have searched for almost an hour to try to find this person and their video, and I searched all different combinations of phrases and what this would be called, and I could not for the life of me find the video. I really wanted to shout the person out because there's nothing that irritates me more than seeing a very close replica of something that you know someone else has done, and there's not even a mention of the original person. Now, I understand that with techniques and art, nothing's really new, but this one I specifically got from this specific person, so it really upsets me that I can't find her to shout her out. So if you know the video I'm talking about, please let me know so I can properly shout her out. I personally have been the victim of this with iCAD even. My day 3 was completely ripped off with no mention of me, and it just really irritates me, so I feel upset that I can't shout this person out. So anyway, I cut all those triangles out, And then I'm going to ink the insides because I realized once I drew my black line that you could still see the black line. So I just ran a little bit of Distress ink around the triangles to try to mask a little bit of that black line. And then I don't know why I did this step because you can't really see them. It does add a little subtle something once the card's finished, but I did one card in Vintage Book Text and the other card in Tim Holtz tissue paper. And for this one, I actually have circle dies. So I'm going to use my dies to cut out the shapes rather than hand cut them. I don't think I could have hand cut circles anyway. So I'm going to apply my card to the Vintage Book Text card with some glossy accents. And then I'm going to add some Kids Fun Foam for a little dimension on some of the circles. This fun foam has like a sticky back on one side, but then I used glossy accents on the other side. So I popped that one part of the circle up, and then where the circles overlapped, I applied that flat against the card. And then this half circle is also going to be popped up on some fun foam. And then this card is getting applied to that Tim Holtz tissue wrap background. And I'm going to do the triangles in a similar way, popping up the big triangles with the fun foam and then recessing the smaller bits. And I didn't show that because it's exactly the same process. And now I'm trying to gather some elements for my focal image. And I have these Tim Holtz paper dolls, some butterflies from the Tim Holtz Botanical Ephemera pack, and a black die cut from the Tim Holtz Wildflowers die set. It's the first one, set one. And I'm just going to cut them out and kind of have them coming out of the circles back there behind my little boy. And I'm going to add this, well, it's a sticker, but border sticker, we're going to call it. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like metal. Oh, nope, I decided to scrap that. See, I did this so long ago that I don't even remember what's going to happen next. It's just as a surprise to me as it is to you guys. Oh, gosh. Okay. So then I also added some of those phrase stickers, the ones that are supposed to look like they're cut out of like a book from Tim Holtz. And I finished off the triangle card in the exact same way with the paper doll and the butterfly wings. And that's it for my cards. Like I said, did not come up with this technique. I am sorry to say that I cannot credit the person who I saw this video from, unfortunately. So I hope you guys liked it. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.